teşekkür ederim bugün. Sen benim.
I love balloons. That's great.
You wanted to meet? Oh, we saw them at the house when we were leaving. So, all right, well, it's eat up. I'm serving, so it's good.
Sean wants an entrance with you and Ebru again. He wants the video.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Sean Sinnott. My name is Mark Nealand. I just want to wish James and Ebru here a very happy marriage.
What do you have to say to James and Ebru?
Don't see Van Helsing. 2005, starring Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale. Horrible film.
She loves her comments, by the way.
Yeah.
Hi, Tim. Hi, Sean. What's up, Parker?
I'm glad I got to meet her in person.
So am I.
Tiffany, look at her ratings. James picked them out. It has J on it and her diamonds. It's in gold and white gold. Isn't that beautiful? And he has it on his. That's sweet.
Congratulations, we love you. Don't go back to Turkey. Stay here.
Popular. Popular. Say hi, bud. So Dan says congratulations. Julie also says congratulations.
Congratulations, you too.
Very happy for you, James.
Happy for you.
And so it begins.
Soon you're gonna have one of these.
Is the world ready?
I'm overwhelmed at the great response. That shows you how many friends you have in the world. And everybody loves you. We love you. We love you both. All the best. And have a great time in Turkey. And have a great time today.
Congratulations, James and Ebru.
You guys look amazing today.
Cool.
We're so happy.
Did you ask him? Did you ask him?
My advice to them would be very simple. Eat less, exercise more, and it's really important to have a 401k.
Seni çok seviyorum. I wish you guys a lifetime of happiness. And sooner or later, I'm going to come visit you guys in Turkey.
Look forward to visiting you guys in Turkey, in the near future. And I just wish you guys the best of luck. I'm not really sure what advice to give you since you're living all the way out in Turkey. But, I guess just see the world and have adventures. And, hope to be there soon.
Hi, James. We're very happy for you guys. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
James and Ebru, congratulations. We're so happy today.
Hi, James and Ebru. Congratulations.
We love you.
We love you.
Shut up.
Oh my God.
I'm so blessed that we have one of the most amazing women in our lives now. I won't feel all alone like I'm the only woman in the Eads house. And we want to welcome you, Ebru, to our family.
Thank you.
Nieces, nephews,
Hushville.
here we are. God bless you. I'm so glad you're here. And to
Thanks,
my
Mom.
favorite brother in the whole world, Tony and the Weigels. Would you all stand up, please, Weigels, so you know who you are? They drove in from Wisconsin early this morning, and they are so awesome.
What about Jenny?
Jenny is there. She is a Weigel. She's a Weigel. Ben, why don't you all have yourself right now? overwhelming, and I'm so blessed. What I want to do right now is I'm going to let my husband say a prayer over all of this. And then when we're through, in the back room there, your plates, and you may help yourself, whatever you want. There's all kinds of good food in there. And then through the course of the day, this is going to be an open mic, and there's some people that really have some good stories that they want to share with us. But before I forget, I want to thank so much my gorgeous niece, Tiffany Weigel, Rafer's wife, who's doing the photography. And one of our most favorites of all, that could never be without our family, Mr. Sean Sennett doing the video. Sean will have some fun stories to share with you.
And the Ryder family!
Yes, and the Ryder. Oh my God. Yes, the Ryder. And the infamous ride in the van with Tim.
We're not sharing that story.
No, that's when Tim gets married.
It goes through the name. Yeah, Tim. That's Tim's story.
Yes, that's Tim's story, because the man held him up out the window
Yes,
so he
yes.
could down the highway.
Well, I guess we know the story.
That's wonderful. All right, well, I'm going to turn this over to my husband, David Eads. We'll be married 35 years coming up next year. I love you, Jane. I love you, Ebru. You're wonderful, wonderful, beautiful couple. Here you go, David.
Hi, Jim.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Okay, we're gonna pray for a moment. Lord, thank you so much for James and Ebru, and that we can be a blessing to them as they have been a blessing to us. We ask you to bless the food and our fellowship together. Thank you that we're all one family here today. In Jesus' name, amen.
How you doing?
Congratulations, James and Ebru. You're two of my favorite people. Couldn't be more happy for you. You know, all my heart, I love you guys.
Van Helsing, 2005, starring Hugh Jackman, Kate Beckinsale. Lousy film, don't see it.
I saw it with Kurt! Yeah, we saw it. Alright, let's drink deep, Mark. Mark, what do you think of Into Darkness? Man, if you were...
I thought that Into Darkness was better than the first Star Trek movie. I really did.
Gotta keep it clean, Mark.
Okay, I will.
Alright, that's great. Alright, it's your
So I was good mark by Mark to say, nothing. Good job, buddy.
Best speech in the world.
But yeah, the thing I like about James, I'll speak honestly too. If you talk to 100 people and you say, would you get on an airplane and travel for 17 hours to go meet someone you've never met before? They would say no. The one person that would is James Eads. When you say, my friend's doing that, what? Is he crazy to uproot and move out of your own home country to go somewhere? It's James Eads. That makes sense. Just saying, man. That's you. That is who you are. But this is fantastic.
Thanks,
So,
man.
congratulations. You look very beautiful today. I was tagged into this. I'm not prepared at all. So.
You might as well explain it.
I'm not explaining this. That's Tim's wedding. That's Tim's wedding?
Yep.
So come join us for that event. That's a PG-13.
Tim, hurry up.
We'll go there. I just want to say that I enjoyed the James Eads test that Christine defined.
Yes.
James Eads is the most agreeable person in the world. If James Eads does not like someone, they are probably a horrible human being. So that's what I love about James. He's a great, good-natured person, and he's a very happy man. I'm really happy for him and Ebru, and hope they have a great life together.
Thanks. Let's hear it for Kurt!
Alright, first all way off, Van Helsing bad, Star Trek Darkness good.
Yeah, but we did see it together.
Oh yeah, no, I know Van Helsing was horrible.
And you loved her?
Okay, I was gonna say, I do remember when James met you, Ebru, on the internet, and we talked about it. I saw the relationship grow from him first meeting you all the way to you guys being happy together.
Like IHOP late nights.
That's right.
Yeah, I was your consultant on it, and I'm definitely so happy that he, met you and you guys fall in love and have a great journey ahead of you guys.
James, dude, we've been friends forever. Like, what a wild scenario. Like, if James is gonna get married, this is the only way to do it. This makes sense. Meet someone across the water. So I'm really happy for you guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. Very beautiful. All right, so Tim can vouch for this story. We used to always be at the Eads residence, making tons of noise in the basement.
The Rhinos were there too.
Turn down the lights down there!
Yes. We used to get the light switch flicking all the time. You guys were so awesome for putting up with us, like figuring out how to play music.
Tom's calling us.
It was great. But probably one of my fondest memories is Tim and I were playing down in the basement, and I think Tim went upstairs for something, comes running down in a frenzy. James was just driving here. Maybe you can shed light on this.
I got it. All right. So we'll recreate the scenario. Tom Drenke and Vic Chaudhry were jamming with us.
Yes.
James comes down with a bowl of cereal. And he's like this. Hold on. Alright, James comes down in the basement with a bowl of cereal and he comes down and he's eating it, just like nonchalantly. You guys aren't going to believe what I just did. Phil Hardman. What'd you do, James? I just crashed through the garage door. No, wait. That can't be possible. It's like, no, go outside and look at it.
Puts on our instruments, go up.
Yeah.
Garage door used to be straight, now it's kind of...
I mean, a good probably 3 feet of engravement of the Chevy Cavalier just went right through. And from what I was told is my dad's perspective was, James, brake!
Stop. He yelled, stop.
Okay,
But his favorite part of all of this is the gentleman that's not here, John Paul Ernst Jr., looked at me and looked at James and said, geez, James, you should have driven right through the kitchen. Your mom would have loved to have had a new remodel.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Sorry, I didn't wear a tie, James.
You're forgiven.
I know it was a wedding. I think we should do a below the bloodlines reunion. Right? You guys on that group?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. You guys are like my second, third family. My son's gonna ruin my speech. So
No, he's not. I got it. Let's hear it for Baxter! You know what's funny? I said my cousins I never met before.
Say something. Say, hey,
Batman.
Does this remind you of just hanging out at my house?
To see you guys bloom from, people meeting on the internet to being a happy, loving couple that, are now one life together, and everything is just an awesome transformation to see. Never seen James so happy. Again,
Tell us the story when we saw the Britney Spears movie.
Well, I think I was only adjacent to that story because I got you free tickets to see the Britney Spears movie when I was working. So I basically gave you free tickets, and then you later said you saw it. I don't. That's about.
And you're not
my
this.
Rashomon point of view of that story.
Ben and I.
Do Dean Jones, right?
Yeah.
All right, me and you, Giordano, some kind of monster. Let's go.
But I do agree with the earlier assessments that only James has a big enough heart and a sense of adventure to do anything. So when you hear he's living in Turkey, it's that makes sense when it's James. It's not.
Your dad said the same.
Yeah, that it's James. That's cool.
So if anybody else.
Yeah, exactly. It makes sense for you. So.
Did you ever get prank calls from James?
No,
he didn't. I've never had any prank calls. He gave me an idea, some kid from high school once for a birthday gift. I still have it. I don't remember the kid's name, but
Prank calls. Oh, it was this kid gave me his ID in school, so I gave it to you as a birthday gift.
What was the kid's name? Do you remember?
Oh, Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan Cole.
Yes, I have that somewhere.
It's like, what was the called him sick because he was a junior when I was a senior, and I was going to call him in sick because I knew his number. But I never got around to it.
Oh, didn't you get him to do your homework in some computer class or something?
Yeah, I did.
For like the whole year.
call Warren Carter in sick.
I did call
Yes,
him.
one of your best pranks was from the Barrett Carlson, like Barrett Rockenstein website. You guys
That's
did.
right.
And
I
I
made a
remember-
website.
Yeah.
He made a website about one of his friends, and then said he never made the website, and then like, he must have some fan base that he didn't know about.
He did prank call Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you tried to get Ben to join that one. What's that metal band? You tried to get Ben to join the
Old
Row, yeah.
Okay.
They're still looking for you, Ben. And I guess I'll end with one last story. Because I know how you always march to beat your own drum when you were whenever you go to like panels for movies, you always ask them about nothing they have to do with. You have to teach you guys about Pacific Rim or what was it? Or Ghost Rider?
No,
you asked Eddie Furlong about something.
yeah, I asked him
Yeah, they put on about music, right?
if Van Damme could beat up Seagal.
Yeah.
T2 could.
And how did he weigh in on that?
They didn't really respond too well. It's on YouTube.
Yeah. And you, oh, yeah, I remember that.
My boys have a cold.
We have a cold too, so.
So I have a video. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're lovely. Welcome to this crazy family.
You married into it too, honey.
Is this on? Okay, this is from Ray first, so let's see if you can hear it.
Even when she's wrong, she's right. I'll learn that soon enough. Second of all, the first year is the toughest year. I don't know why that is, but if you can get through that year, well, it's still tough. But get through year one, you will always be evolving as a person, and so will she. And as a result of that, your marriage will also evolve. So it's very, very important that you're always in tune with each other as you go through those changes. Then the marriage will evolve with you. James, always take first and foremost your responsibility as a provider to your family. Family is first and foremost, and that doesn't just mean an emotional or a financial provider, but an emotional provider as well. And by being a financial provider, you also have to be true to yourself. Do what you love to do, but make sure it also takes care of your family. And finding that balance within yourself will also bring balance into your marriage. I know you guys are going to do great. You're wonderful, beautiful people, and I wish you all the best. Keith, do you want to add anything? What do you want to say?
I have one thing to say. Hey, you tell me. You can't do this. Dave, I'm not doing my speech. I'm just gonna say. I don't know why, but I just remember this. I got yelled at by my Uncle Tony once. I did.
For what?
You guys never knew about this.
That was a great piece of advice, and this is what you caught it.
I just wanted to share it. It's kind of like the Alcoholics Anonymous people where they just share something and just head off their chest. So one time, I was flickering a light switch in the basement or the living room at Tony's house when he lived in the barn. And he goes, "Cut it out!" And I looked at him and I just did it one more time and I looked right him in the face. He goes, "What did I tell you? Cut it out!" And I went to bed. So that's my story. It's a great story.
I remember I was standing up on the altar and I felt my jacket vibrating over and over and over and over and over. And my wife, who she wants to have the baby, but she was like, "Who kept calling you?" I looked at my phone, there were 17 missed calls from James Eads, who's in the back of the church. Benny, well,
And he wore Jeff Gordon jacket.
And he had a wonderful Jeff Gordon jacket.
that is true. Also at my wedding, James Eads signed our book as Wesley Willis. So everybody be sure to do that out there. And James also thought he knew how to break dance, and he totally does not. So, hallelujah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'd like to welcome you all to our living room. What's been going on for the last 30 years? 30 years? So, what's that? It was crazy. So, once again, thank you all for coming. It was beautiful. And of course, the garage door is fixed. God bless you all.
No, I I'm adding to the garage door story because when James came home and it was in August, it was about 95 degrees, and James decides to wear a three-piece suit because he has his permit and he's going to go driving. And I said to David, this isn't a good idea. I really don't think you should do this. And David looks at me and says, oh, your stupid woman's intuition. I said, well, I just don't feel good about it.
What she doesn't tell you is that when James came home, he changed his clothes. He was so excited about taking his first time on the wheel that he dressed up. And of course, how can I turn down my kid who wants to take a car out? He changed his clothes. He wanted to look great.
Where was that suit at any of this occasion?
So as I'm getting ready to go back to the radio station to go on air, I looked at David and I said, I don't know. I said, but okay. And then I was supposed to meet David at Kane County Cougars that night with Bob Surratt. So I go to the radio station. We start the show. 5 o'clock, you have to take a break, and then you have to call the news radio down in Chicago and pipe them in. And as I just clicked off on line 2, my girlfriend comes running up the stairs, banging on the window, saying, line 1. And I looked at Paula and I said, line 1? Are you serious? Yes, line 1. All right, so I pick the phone up and I get this. What do you have in the way of garage door repairs? I just started laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, I'm holding my stomach going, I go, oh boy. So I said, well, I don't know. I'll look and see what sponsors we have. So I decided it's best I not go back home before I go to Kane County Cougars. I didn't. I figured I didn't need to do that. So I drove to Kane County Cougars. I see my husband and my best friend, and he has 3 beers lined up. And he looks at me, Urban, and says, have you seen the garage door yet? And I went, So I figured he wouldn't. He said, so let's start now. So I just downed beers all night. I just downed them, and then by the time we got back home, because David drove us home, I get out of the car and I'm smashed, singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall, and I see the garage door, and I'm laughing, going, oh God, I wish he'd gone all the way through. And I don't even like where that refrigerator is. And David looks at me and goes, she's dead. He goes, how can you laugh at something like that? And I said, it's hilarious. It's, you know what? What can I say? It's a woman's intuition, David.
Once again, goes back to what Rachel said, the woman's always right. James ain't building her.
Callie, have you got something to share about James?
Not about James, but I'm not going to go see that movie. I saw
Anybody else have a story you'd like to share about James? Please feel free.
Let's go eat more food. Put that down because in the shop. That's okay.
Sure.
That's really funny, Sean.
Wow. I actually believe there's more bad eat stories, but. Oh, listen, if it wasn't for Bill and Maya Reiner, in all honesty, will you two stand up, kids? Bill and Maya. Bill is the man who got James his first job out of high school, and we are so ever grateful for that. And then when Ben worked with Sean, because Ben called him Shannon for how many years at AMC.
Sean, can you tell the story about Ben, the guy that gets smashed in the head at the L?
Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh,
some more food.
Evan, go on the microphone. Tell them the antidote.
Come on, Jonah, let's go.
Come on, Jonah.
Hope y'all are having a good time at this open mic session with Beach family.
Then put Baxter down.
Here, you take Baxter.
He has to play this out. Yes.
For people that don't know, that's my Aunt Susie, by the way.
Let's tell the story.
Okay.
All right, now that is on the
It's a recreation.
It is a recreation.
It is.
Yeah. All right, first day. James is maybe what, 3 days old?
Yep.
Okay. Jack, come on.
All right.
Smack your brother on the head as hard as you can.
He's bigger than me.
Just pretend. All right, and then you take out running.
Okay.
And then I go, get back here. So that's it.
Tell you that Ben punched James in the face,
Well,
not
no, he smacked us.
really hard.
Sorry.
Oh, that explains a lot. Says Jennifer Michael. All right, I have another story on why.
Wait, let's eat cake. Come on,
They are going to cut it in just a minute. They're going to bring out the other stuff. I have another story to share really quick. When we were at my Uncle Tony's, James liked to sleepwalk. And one night we're sitting in Tony's apartment, and we hear this little pitter-patter of feet, and then we hear a drawer go. And we couldn't figure out what's going on. And then Tony, my brother, says, no problem, I'll go check. And I hear this, whoa, buddy, whoa! And he goes, don't stop him when he's downstream. Because he peed in this bottom drawer and then just shut it. And then went back to bed.
All right, let's eat cake.
Let's eat the cake. Let's eat the cake.
I woke up and I was in the kitchen and suddenly I heard that James was screaming and yelling and I thought that he fell down from the balcony. Something happened very bad and I went to the balcony and there was a little pigeon. 2 eggs and he said it was going to kill me.
It was coming at me. It was coming for me. It was. And he told everyone at work.
And I said, feel shame about your height. That's it.
I just remembered that James was always a calm presence, and it was always very cool because in all the chaos that happens in the Weigel holidays, James is always very grounded. And like you say, if James doesn't like you, you must really suck.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't do it!
My mom's 500 people.
Oh, it's so hard.
Yay, there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah?
Yeah, then they'll do the rest.
So sweet.
It's so good. You guys are gonna love this cake.
I wait for it. It's delicious. Seriously.
And it's gluten free.
No, it's not. Close.
I think it's mashed up.
No.
Oh, it looks like good cake.
Oh, it is. No preservatives.
Took a picture. I'll take another one. All right, I think I got a few.
All right.
Take
I'll take that. Oh, that's a video, so that's okay. I can take a frame.
iPhone, hurry up. Oh, Facebook, Instagram this.
What do you want to
Congratulations, Ebru and James.
It's so hard to
Here, let me help.
You know like that scene in Batman where like Kim Basinger? Hey, remember that scene in Batman where Kim Basinger opens up that present for Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
Whoa, my God! Wow!
Oh, nice.
Whoa!
Thank you.
Thank you! No, Mom, we can't have that.
Don't let those go to the ceiling. We don't have a lamp.
Yeah, really!
Hey, let's do this outside.
I should have known the internet. Very good.
Oh,
one more. Beautiful. Okay.
all right.
That was good.
Let's kiss the baby.